the sassy redhead Kendall Shook.
Having been an emergency dispatcher for over a decade, I have heard some stuff. Service dogs are pretty common, but a service monkey? This one time, a guy called in because his service monkey had bitten off his fingers. So, of course, we sent out response. When the officer that cleared the call went to dinner, I asked him if he was going to have some finger sandwiches or some lady fingers for dinner. He said no, he was going to have some sloppy joes. As if this wasn't strange enough, a week later, the bar down the street from the monkey's house calls in and says that a guy had his fingers bitten off by a monkey. And we're thinking, this is odd. So we call the monkey's house, and we speak to the guy, and we ask, is everything okay there? And he said, no, this dang monkey has done bit my fingers off again. I said, okay, we're going to send you some help. Go ahead and lock the monkey up and unlock the doors for the responding units. He said, I can't, because the dang monkey's done bitten off all my fingers. So the only one left in the house that has fingers to unlock the door is the monkey. So I'm not a proponent of spanking monkeys, y'all. But I think we can all agree that this is one bad monkey that's in need of a spanking. I had a supervisor at the police department. He introduced himself to me as DJ. Most people called him Deej, but his name was actually DeAndre. And he told me one day that he wanted me to call him DeAndre. Oh, okay. Well, I need you to know that I want you to call me Goddess. And from then on, I called him Bosshole. Cell phones are not allowed in the emergency dispatch center, and for good reason, but I was a single mom, so I wasn't going to let no silly rule keep me from the cell phone. And this one day, from my bag, my workout playlist starts loudly playing. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get the beep out the way. Yeah. Everybody turns and looks at me, but no one says a word. I'm not sure if they were surprised by the cell phone in the room or if they were shocked that I listened to Ludacris or if they considered me a viable threat. Yeah, I'm about that life. A few years ago, I went on vacation with my son and my parents. We went to Cozumel. We went to this restaurant, and it was on a cliff, and it was called Coconuts. Had fantastic views. We ate some tacos, had some margaritas. And the waiter came to the table, and he handed me this photo album, and he goes, "Free tequila?" And I started flipping through the photo album, and in this photo album was a whole bunch of photos of these ladies that had shown their coconuts for some free tequila. Yeah, I want to remind you that beside me was my son, and he hadn't seen these coconuts since he was little and first sprouted teeth and tried to chomp on the coconuts. Hey, sweetie. And across from me, of course, was my parents. So I asked my dad, why don't you show them your coconuts? So he agreed. And when the waiter returned to the table, my dad showed him his coconuts. And the waiter said, no bananas, just coconuts. And he proceeded to lift up his apron. And when he did, right in my dad's face pops a giant dildo. So for us at Coconuts, we got no free tequila, just a giant tallywhacker. When you're at work, you really need to have a WPN, a work poop network. Your group of friends that tell you where the single bathroom is, the clean, well-stocked bathrooms, the bathrooms that have recently been affected by a hazmat situation. I recently read that if you go poop at least once every shift, after an entire year, that ends up being the equivalent of going for a week's vacation. So I started telling my supervisor when I go poop at work that I'm going on vacation. Except I'm not happy with my current vacation package, so I upped my fiber. I'm up to 4 weeks vacation. Thank you all.